Howdy and hello everyone, and you know what? There's too much positivity in the world. It's been 3 minutes since someone last complained about CSX and that won't do. Take that, multi-million-dollar railroad.
The humble railfan.
Where?
Much like humans, railfans are very accustomed to being stupid.
Really now?
They'll call dear God anything a piece of crap if given the chance. With advancements in technology such as Twitter, you can be rest assured this complaining has only grown over the past few years. While most people complain about things that actually matter like political issues or the McDouble, railfans, well, we take a different approach.
This is cool. Oh man. So let's take a look into a few lingering areas of complaint in the community. And if you have any better ideas on what to do with our dwindling time on this earth, the clock is ticking, buddy.
For some context, a bit before this, Canadian National, who, if you have any comprehension of countries, you would probably remember isn't even based in the US, dropped two absolutely banger heritage units. The debut of these two units was one of the few times when I think everyone in the railfan community let out a collective, damn, that's hot. So naturally, we were all hoping,
please just give us something good,
that the actually US-based freight railroads would drop something truly masterful, a testament to the heritage unit as we know it. And look what happened.
Now, I'm not allowed to say anything political here, but they didn't say anything about writing anything political. God damn!
Okay, really take a guess. Given what was put on 4547, the fact that its sister unit, 1776, was straight up just given UP's old paint scheme with barely anything changed, and the fact that the unit is numbered 4547, do I really have to spell out the response the railfan community gave it?
Now, looking at this unit objectively, it's not actually that bad. Still not as good as the CN units, but it's pretty good.
I just wish the cab of this unit didn't make me feel like I would have to prepare myself for the most insufferable debate between the most insufferable people on this planet.
Now, how about America's National Passenger Railroad, Amtrak?
Okay. Who was held at gunpoint?
Now, for context, Amtrak usually makes some damn good heritage units, so tell me, what the hell happened here?
There was a rumor circulating that apparently Amtrak didn't want to do a 250th unit at all, but out of some set of events that aren't clear enough for me to get into, we have Amtrak's equivalent to the sticker units. And again, given some of the stuff they put out previously, I get the sense that, yeah, no one wanted to do this.
Now, past the sticker units, there was an Acela 2 set that actually got an America 250 scheme.
Okay, you are the National Passenger Rail Agency, so this makes a bit more sense than what happened with UP, but did that make railfans hate this any less?
Would you believe me if I said it didn't? 'Cause it didn't.
And past that, the entire train set wasn't even painted, and this scheme just looks a bit off to me. 4547 is a good scheme by itself, but something about how the side of the power car just looks like an ad wrap, and how the red at the bottom now extends past the underbody just makes this scheme look like it was made in Train Sim World.
Now, it's not all bad, because a certain someone who never made heritage units,
No, BNSF, that doesn't count.
made an America 250 unit.
Hello? Since when were you able to cook this hard? I like to think that BNSF saw how genuinely garbage, or controversial, the other railroads units were, and so pulled the biggest hold my beer moment in US paint scheme history. Let me remind you, BNSF has never made a true heritage unit before. I can tell that these units were based on the Santa Fe bicentennial units, and thank God they went for that, because not only is the scheme not controversial, but it's actually something I'd want to go out and catch. Like, holy crap, we finally found not garbage.
It's beautiful.
And of course, NS had to come out and cook once more with their 250th anniversary units. Honestly, given the fact that they were being absorbed by UP, I thought they would take a similar route that they did, but they didn't. Good job, NS.
Give me a list of sentences you hear once in a blue moon, I guarantee you, that one's on there.
Speaking of paint on a box, the CSX heritage units. Probably the greatest testament to railfan bitchiness there is. They always do that when 1827 comes up. The issue everyone had with the CSX heritage units was that the paint didn't cover the entire locomotive.
Sorry, I'm all out.
Listen, I know you guys live near NS territory, where they have some of the gold standards for heritage units, but you gotta realize, getting any kind of painted heritage unit is a privilege, not a right. Don't believe me?
Guys, holy crap, tonight's Dago has the sticker unit on it. We gotta go see it. Who knows when this thing will be back?
Okay, fine, I'll talk about it. The BNSF sticker unit is highest on the hit list of units that Railfans would crucify if they could. BNSF was sitting on a gold mine of wonderful paint schemes from their past, and they decided to just slap some logos on a basic H3 unit and call it a day. And as we saw with 1776 and 2026, BNSF absolutely can cook on a heritage unit. They have just refused to do it up until now. Thus, we have to live vicariously through losing our shit over war bonnets.
But the issues with the units for BNSF and CSX are a perfect way to highlight the main problem with all of these complaints. Why should they care?
I mean, like, come on, it's not like giving Railfans an actually good painted unit was their duty as a railroad. Do you really think Class 1 executives are sitting in their billion-dollar chairs panicking because they didn't give Braden from Southeast Georgia a good seaboard system heritage unit? I said it earlier and I'll say it again. If your railroad paints a unit into any special paint, that's something to be glad for, not throw a fit over just because they didn't put the Chessie logo on the cab of a Gevo. If you tell a foamer an EMU is being put on his local commuter rail, I guarantee you he will be chanting hate speech across all chat sites because his precious 45-year-old equipment begging for the sweet release of death is being retired. Modernity has pretty much been the most major area of conflict with Railfans interested in passenger rail. If news breaks a passenger railroad is getting new equipment, you can be rest assured crucifixion of 2110 is near.
Now, this isn't to say modern equipment is perfectly fine. It certainly has its fair share of issues I'm not going to get into right now, because I prefer not having tumors.
A perfect example is the Siemens Charger family of locomotives. You see, these locomotives absolutely have their issues, but they're also widespread and everywhere. And to say their issues have been overblown would be an understatement.
Are Chargers less reliable than their older counterparts? Yes. Do they completely ruin American passenger railroads and are completely unusable? No. But try explaining that to an EMD foamer.
People will genuinely be acting like these units are the coming of a dictator to a free country. Like, my gosh, if you didn't like 2106, that's okay, but don't you think overthrowing Oakland is a bit harsh? There are two camps to hating these things. People who just hate them because they think they're ugly and weird, and people who hate them because they used to be the first one, realize how stupid that was, and then change that to hating them for their objective issues, but then horrifically blew them out of proportion. The truth is, yes, Chargers have issues and weird design choices that absolutely hinder them. But chances are, if you boarded a train with a Charger powering it right now, you would arrive without much issue. And that's why railroads seem to be blindsiding the issues with them. Until Chargers genuinely start deconstructing themselves daily for months, railroads will keep buying them because in the current climate, their pros still outweigh the cons.
This same argument applies to several other things, but I feel like the best testament to it would be grade separations and quiet zones.
Okay, I'll admit, quiet zones are pretty dumb. But things like grade separations or fencing off right-of-ways are genuinely good improvements that should be happening, and it baffles me to see Railfans looking at those and going,
It keeps people from getting hit by trains? If it ruins my shot of another basic race letter, then I won't be having it!
Okay, horn foamer to horn foamer. I like 6906 just as much as the next guy, but trying to call the Carlsbad Trench project dumb and stupid just because it'll mean you can't get any more horn sequences is, well, dumb and stupid.
I think that has to be my biggest pet peeve with the Railfan community. When we start unnecessarily tearing something apart, completely blindsiding all of the positives it may bring, or at least just appreciating what it's trying to do.
And by far the last thing we should be doing is then taking those opinions and just completely tearing someone up because of it. Sure, you can voice your disagreements and reasons, but there comes a turning point and we have absolutely crossed it.
So what if you hate CSX heritage units or love BNSF sticker units? I may disagree with you, but at the end of the day, that's your opinion. And they're definitely not about to change a multi-million-dollar corporation's decisions.
Moral of the story, mindlessly attacking others for their opinions, even if they're dumb, is dumb in and of itself. If someone has an opinion you don't agree with, that's okay. If it's not seriously actively hurting someone or doing something genuinely negative, then all you have to do is just let them be and move on with your day. If you feel like you need to explain your opinion, do it, but don't just mindlessly tell someone off without letting them see your side of the picture, because that gets everyone nowhere.
Or at least that's all I got from this.